Let's now go across to see the preparedness on ground. And if I can bring in Kajal and Aruneel in the conversation. Kajal, to you first, tell us a bit about the low-lying areas of Mumbai. What about the evacuation process there? How many people have been shifted to shelter homes? And of course, this comes at a time when Mumbai is struggling with high number of corona cases.
Right now, we have the numbers for entire Maharashtra. As of now, around 19,000 people have been evacuated. 15 teams of the NDRF have been placed at separate locations, and several of these are also in Mumbai, especially in the western suburbs, Versova and Andheri side, because the beach fronts there have these fishing villages where there are a lot of houses that could be under damage. So some of them have been evacuated, but a lot of them still there on the coast. And we are right now at Marine Drive, and I can show you that the sea levels have risen a little bit compared to, say, about an hour ago, and the drizzle is also increasing in intensity. There is a slight breeze. It is not yet windy, so to say, but we are being told that the wind speeds will pick up by around noon, and 2:30 is the time when the landfall is going to be there at Alibagh, and around that time the activity will be picking up here in Mumbai also.
Okay, Aruneel, what about the NDRF and other teams which have been put on high alert as well to help in relief and rescue as and when the situation evolves to that effect? And how many of such teams are there? Are people obeying the instructions by the authorities to stay indoors? What about the instruction to fishermen? What all can you update us with?
Well, Preeti, you asked Kajal about the preparedness of the BMC. Probably in South Mumbai, where the rich and the affluent stay, the preparedness is there. That's what our colleagues from there have been reporting. But at present, I am in western suburbs of Mumbai. This is basically Versova in Andheri West. And yes, we are so close to the sea. You can see houses also over here, very close to the sea. There are houses also just next to the beach. And in fact, evacuation is still not being carried from these houses. We can see people still over here near these houses, and there are no cops, in fact, surprisingly, who are basically tell people not to venture on the beach. 144 section has been imposed in the city of Mumbai, telling people that coming on the beach is strictly prohibited. But since the 1 hour we have spent on this beach in Versova, we have seen many people entering the beach, and there are no cops to basically stop them. And this is extremely serious, wherein the people staying in these extremely kacha houses, which face the most threat from a strong wind or a strong wave that comes in, they will be the first ones that will be impacted. However, till now they have not been evacuated. This really raises a major question on the preparedness and the preparations that the BMC has done. Now, you asked me about the NDRF teams. Yes, and the NDRF teams have been deployed across northern Maharashtra coasts. In Mumbai also, NDRF teams are there. Yesterday also, the Coast Guard was telling all the fishermen to go to their respective basically villages and stay indoors. So fishermen have been evacuated, have been told to stay away from the seashore. But these are the people who stay near the sea line, very close to the water level. And if at all any water level increases, they will be the first ones who will be impacted. But unfortunately, the BMC has done nothing on that front. With respect to hospital beds, some hospital beds have been kept allotted for people who will be affected by the cyclone, because we know that there was already shortage of beds because of the coronavirus outbreak, majorly wreaking havoc in the city of Mumbai. And also
it clearly has its task cut out, Aruneel, and too much at hand, right, to handle in terms of the coronavirus pandemic on one hand, and of course the threat of the cyclone on the other. Stay with me both.